Stay focused and energized using G Fuel. You can use the discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off your entire order. Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. We're going to be talking about some more ciphers. This one is going to be, in particular, talking about gatekeepers. We're going to be talking about the Apothicon, and also we're going to be talking about the Kronorium, which is this book that apparently Dr. Monty gave to Maxis to give to Richtofen. So it's pretty interesting. A lot of really cool information in there regarding the Apothicon, how they came to be, the keepers, and just how it's all connected to Shadows of Evil and all that stuff. So it's really cool. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like and a favorite if you enjoy it, and of course if you are new, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. Now you guys are going to see just a couple of images for ciphers, but most of these are going to be separate ciphers that were decrypted. Again, huge shout out to CallOfDutyZombies.com. They're always on point with this, so huge shout out to them. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First image, you guys can see a bunch of numbers, and then let's go ahead and jump into the ciphers. Now the first one is actually one from Dr. Maxis, and it says, reality or dream? It is becoming harder and harder to tell. He came to me again last night while I was on my nightly walk through the countryside. He told me about the location of a book called the Kronorium. Said that Richtofen needed to acquire it if he were to ever get things set right. The book contains the location of a device called the summoning key. I will contact Richtofen in the morning. So Dr. Monty or M or whoever this person is came to him and said, hey, yo, we got this Kronorium. It has a ton of information in it. It has a summoning key location. You have to tell Richtofen, give him the information, and he has to go retrieve it. So that's basically the story behind why Richtofen ended up going to Shadows of Evil in the first place and how he knew about the summoning key. I think that's a big question a lot of us had, was how the hell did he even know about it? And it was because of the Kronorium that had the exact location of where he could get it. The next cipher is going to be an excerpt from the Kronorium. It says, Kronorium Excerpt B. To allow quick travel between dimensions, the keepers created the Transference device, which is powered by the ethers. The keepers have placed structures throughout the realms. So basically, in order for the keepers to be able to travel between dimensions, etc., they had to create these devices that allowed them to travel, and they placed them around different realms, which is pretty cool. So we'll definitely see if we see more of this in the future in reference to traveling between dimensions, because we've seen a lot of this, especially from Richtofen and Dr. Maxis. The next one is also going to be an excerpt from the Kronorium, and it says, Excerpt 654371979. Once the Great War ended with the defeat of the Apothicons, the keepers ascended to become the ward of all universes. The surviving Apothicon were cast out, banished to the dark ethers beneath creation. After eons of exile in the dark ethers, the Apothicon evolved into twisted creatures that now bear little resemblance to their keeper brethren. The Apothicon ceaseless desire to re-enter creation to consume and corrupt all the universe. It is the keepers that guard against the perpetual attempt to re-enter creation and guard against any being that may have fallen under the influence of the Apothicon. So basically what this is saying is that the Apothicon used to be keepers, so they were somehow tainted, and we'll learn more about this in a cipher that's coming up. But keep that in mind, the keepers ended up, some of them ended up becoming corrupt. They ended up becoming Apothicon. After they were defeated by the keepers, they were sent into the dark ether, and when they got to that point, they ended up becoming even more corrupted and twisting into these weird creatures that quite honestly are the ones that we see on Shadows of Evil. So the keepers, the good guys, are trying to defend us, and they're trying to stop the Apothicon from basically corrupting and destroying the entire world. So the next one is actually going to come from this code you guys can see on screen. It was decrypted, and it says, in the beginning there were only the keepers, but then corruption of the dark ethers leached its way into the realm and twisted the mind of some of the keepers. These keepers turned to shadows of their former selves and eventually became the Apothicon. So basically, before it was just keepers, that's the only thing that was around. Basically the dark ethers actually ended up leaking into their realm and affecting some of the keepers, affecting the way their mind worked, and next thing you know, they became the Apothicon. And that's exactly how this war ended up waging. Alright, so we've got some more excerpts here from the Kronorium, and it says that the life force from the dead world allows the bearers to flow with all creation. I don't exactly know what this means. I'm assuming it has to do with zombie. The next one says the summoning key is one of the oldest artifacts in all creation. It was used by the first one to mix all the dimensions with life, giving each one the unique balance. Under certain circumstances, it has the ability to form bridges between dimensions, allowing the transfer of life force back and forth. It resides in the 63rd dimension of creations. What it's saying is that the summoning key allowed them to kind of go through different dimensions, place stuff if they wanted to. So basically they could go anywhere they wanted, do anything they wanted, and kind of balance things out. Cool, which is pretty cool. All right guys, so that's pretty much it. I thought it was pretty cool. There's so much information coming out now for this like other storyline that's going on, completely separate from, you know, Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeout, and Richtofen, which is pretty cool because we've evolved from just a regular, oh, we had 115, it made zombies, we have to stop it, Richtofen's trying to control them. This whole storyline has just changed completely 180 to these creatures, the Apothicon, the Keepers, a secret agenda by Dr. Monty, possibly M. We don't exactly know what's going on, but it's pretty cool, so we're gonna find out more as the time comes out. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, make sure to drop a like and a favorite on the video. It does help out, it is appreciated. And if you are new, if you enjoy zombie content like this, storyline information, news, info, rumors, leaks, and more, then of course make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. And of course, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is the best place to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.